Oh my God, I'm Rory McIlroy. Welcome to Hindhead Golf Club in Surrey, where my goal today is to break 40 of the first 9 holes. It is certainly the front 9, one of the most unique and beautiful golf landscapes anywhere on an inland course in Europe. I'd go that far. I think it's going to be really spectacular. So our challenge today is that we're taking on the front 9, which I think is probably the most spectacular of the two, playing through 2 valleys. It's 35 par, and I'm getting 5 shots from the handicap, so 40. Simple as that. Can we break 40? I would say in these conditions, absolutely no chance, but we will give it a go. So first hole off the blue tees is a long par 4. It's showing about 415 to the middle, and it sort of curls a little bit left to right. You've got heather either side, so basically you just got to get off to a good start and try and get it as far down as you possibly can. Like that. Bouncing. We're away. Should we run down there to get warm? Pin tucked right at the front, with an obvious barrier on the right hand side. It's a bit of a naughty pin placement actually, but almost want to aim at that small tree there. Oh no! I tried to hit across it because I was so worried about that wind. I've kept it low and it's fine. Try and land it. I think we need to land it on the green probably. Find out how much it rolls. Let's see if we can have a bit of early fortune. I read that as rolling left to right, but it did nothing of the sort. But that is a 5 to start us off. 1 drop shot when you're allowed 4 more. One of the founding members, and I think in fact one of the first president of the golf club was Sir Arthur Conan Doyle, the man who created Sherlock Holmes. I'm not sure that even Sherlock could solve the mystery of my golf though. So here we go, straight into the valley. I'm a little bit unsure of my play here. It's a par 5, it's not a long one, and it drops down into the valley before coming up to the green at the end. I've got a 5 wood. Basically, it's quite a blind tee shot, but we'll try and clear this first dip to reach fairway. Now wind can take it. Well, I think that should be pretty good, but it's a blind shot. Let's go figure. 5 wood has gone 290, which I think was aided by good strike, wind, and a big bounce probably off that bank. But what it means is I've now got a chance of getting up there in 2. This would be a very welcome shot if we can get this up there. The stage of the round. Cobwebs are blowing off. Oh, it's another low one, but it could work. Get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up. Oh, I've absolutely got away with that. I have absolutely got away with that. That's a horrible shot. And that's the weird thing about golf. Sometimes you can hit what you feel like is a great strike and you miss right and you're in a bunker and you can't get out of it. Sometimes you skim one and it ends up on the green. Goes up to start with. I think it's got to be right to left. Happy with that. Birdie chance. Thank you. Needed that. I don't know why I'm so excited about birdie, but we're level par through 2 holes. Let's go. Into wind. 200-yard par 3. Beautiful hole. Gorgeous bunkers either side. Heather at the back. Again, it's an absolutely horrible strike. I think I might have got away with it. Just gone through the back a little bit. It's not happening for me today. I have left myself one here. But I got away with that thin on the previous hole, so I can't complain too much about this one. Stop. This might just turn a little bit off the right. Oh, maybe not. Don't make it easy for myself. Four, back to 1 over. But that is a really tough little opening stretch. Another par 5, 525 yards. And you see the slopes either side, just beautiful hole through the valley. Could just do with widening the fairway a little bit, especially in this wind. Wow. I could not have dreamed of hitting a better shot than that. That's a 280 into wind. Must have had a couple of nice bounces, that's all I can say. Well, don't go 180. Perfect. Perfect shot. Still got 98. Can you imagine how beautiful this would be in the summer with the heather in flower? Deer up there on the bank. I think it is. 50 degrees. Not a very big target, if you don't mind me saying so, Mr. Hindhead. Just go straight at it. In the groove. Birdie putt. I'm not very good at reading these greens. Par, not to be sniffed at on this golf course. Bit of a challenge, dogleg left. Those 2 perfectly placed bunkers on the right side of the fairway, just waiting to catch you if you stray too far. Got to try and shape one around the corner. That's what the best golfers would do. I'm not one of those. Okay, just above the bunker. And the sun's come out. Yes. This is millionaire golf. Nobody around. because of the time of day probably, and the time of year. Sun just dipping over the other side of the valley. Got this place to ourselves. We're trying to break 40. We're on track. Factor in this ball above my feet scenario as well. I mean, I'm not going to think about this strategically, I'm just going to try and get good contact on it. See what happens. Oh my God, I'm Rory McIlroy. Oh, I thought it was going to land on the green. Still pretty pleased with that. Needed a bit more. Don't think I appreciated quite how steep that was. That's how steep it was, pushing it all that way. No putts have dropped today yet. Five plus two. I'm a bit gobsmacked, to be honest. We just had that big climb up here. And that is an absolutely breathtaking par 3. Let's go 8 iron and see. Blow! Left to right, please. Oh! Oh no, that is not a good putt. That is not a good putt. Do you know what? You lose concentration for a second in this game and it bites you. I didn't even hit it. Sloppy. That tee shot and 3 putt from there. Sloppy. 405 yards. Long par 4. You've got to start it here and hopefully it will come fall down into the fairway. Nice bounce, just like that. Perfect. I just think this is a really special place to play golf. I talked before about this natural amphitheatre. Isn't it wonderful? I love playing golf at this time of day as well because that's when the wildlife comes out. Bird of prey above us. 3 deer up by the hole. That has gone 275 and we are left with 104. Oh, got a little bit lucky, but it's ended up very nicely. Not a good shot, but I got away with it. Bounced on the sort of the lip of the bunker really, or the side of the bunker, and it's come here. But it's left me with a birdie putt. 3 over, 3 to play. We could do with this dropping. I'll take my par. I'll take my par, which I would have taken on the tee box, which looked a long way away down there. 3 over, 2 to play, and we have a par 3 on the 8th. Again, a long one, 188 to the middle. which is where the flag is, and I've got a Ninewood. Butch Harmon said on Sky's Masters coverage, if you haven't got a Ninewood in your bag, go and get one. He said Tommy Fleetwood's got one. So that's good enough for me. Well, I see, Tommy, I see what you're saying. Oh, oh. For a minute there, I was getting excited with putting. Read line, commit to line. Clean strike. Here she comes now, here she comes now. Ooh. Well, that was a good putt. And I will take my 3 and we'll run with it. So another long par 4 for our 9th hole, our finishing hole. Again, just sweeping through this valley. A little curve off these banks. We're 3 over. Par is good enough to complete the challenge. Bogey is actually good enough to complete the challenge. And I have to say at this point, I've been surprised. I thought that this golf course would get me today and the wind would get me. So very happy to be in the shout. Let's see if we can finish well. Oh, nice bounce. But just caught in the heather. I think I'm better off just hitting a 7-iron, and then I think that is a sensible play, and I should be able to get on with my next shot. Again, what sort of line do I want to hit? Probably at the right side bunker. Like that. Oh, it nearly got there. Oh, it nearly got there. Nearly shot of the century, pitching wedge. Drop the shoulder. Hit through it. Not bad, not bad. Can't say I intended to play that kind of shot, but it worked. Come on, can we get this putter hot to finish? We're 3 over. Oh! Agonising, agonising, but we tap it in for a bogey. 4 over. 39, and that was a challenge we set ourselves. Absolutely delighted. What a beautiful golf course. What an amazing place to play. I think I need to come back here in the summer when these flowers are out, when the heather's out, and see it at its most spectacular. Golf goals, 1. Hindhead, 0.